Here's how I feel about coming to work every day, and I think how our staff does. We are encouraged to do our very best work every single day to support the dancers we see going through the rehearsals at Dallas Black Dance Theater. That's this side of the building. We are inspired by the workmen and women who are putting the finishing touches on the latest jewels in the crown that is the Arts District, the Wiley Theater and the Windsor Opera House this way. We are motivated by the aspiring young artists from Booker T. Washington High School for the Visual and Performing Arts as they dash into 7-Eleven after school, carrying their instruments and their sketch pads in tow. Most of all, we are privileged. We are privileged to work in the heart of this city, which is on the cusp of international recognition for having dedicated more than 60 acres of its downtown to the performing and visual arts. 60 acres.
TACA's purpose is not only to financially support the arts, but also to foster excellence across the entire performing arts spectrum. Being associated with TACA has elevated my appreciation of our artistic community's accomplishments and contributions. I share our community's pride in the global recognition and reputation of the Dallas Symphony Orchestra and in the Dallas Black Dance Theater's NEA designation as American Masterpiece Touring Artists. And the fact that, with TACA funding, Dallas Theater Center presented the world premiere of Sarah Plain and Tall, it is certainly destined for Broadway. I look forward to the Dallas Opera's inaugural season in the Dallas Center for the Performing Arts when the newly commissioned American opera based on Herman Melville's classic tale Moby Dick will have its world premiere in the Margot and Bill Winspear Opera House. Now these organizations are not only our beneficiaries, but they're also our neighbors.
To say the Dallas Arts District is the centerpiece of cultural life in our city. It is home to Dallas's leading visual and performing arts institutions. It serves as the foundation for creative vitality throughout the region. Now, through the years, the scope, quality, and strength of offerings in Dallas and in all of North Texas have grown steadily. And with the Dallas Center for the Performing Arts opening in October, all of us can look forward to having inspiring new venues to experience music, theater, and dance. However, standing here today reminds me that first-class facilities, even those that have a name for themselves, are only structures until they're filled with the sounds, the sights, and expressions of talented, dedicated performers and artists. The organizations that TACA supports provide the people, the energy, the inspiration that are vital to vibrant artistic community here in Dallas. To get a sense of just how dynamic Dallas art scene is, you can just take a look around you. At the end of Florida Street, of course, we have the Dallas Museum of Art, which recently celebrated 100 years of connecting art and people. We move towards One Arts Plaza, of course, there's the National Sculpture Center, one of the preeminent collections of modern sculpture anywhere in the world. Then we've got the Trammell and Margaret Crow collection of Asian art, bringing the art and cultures of China, Japan, India, and Southeast Asia to Dallas. Next, of course, is the Morton Meyerson Center. The Meyerson's home to world-class Dallas Symphony Orchestra and other organizations, including the Turtle Creek Chorale, the Dallas Wind Symphony, and the Greater Dallas Youth Orchestra. All of those are TACA beneficiaries. Now, in just a few months, we'll of course have the Dallas Center for Performing Arts, and it'll be the most significant new performing arts complex to be built since New York's Lincoln Center. Its venues, as Lynn mentioned, include the Annette Strauss Artist Center, the Elaine and Charles Sammons Park, the Margaret and Bill Winspear Opera House, the D. and Charles Wiley Theater, and the site of the Future City Performance Hall. Just next door, of course, there's the Booker T. Washington High School for the Performing and Visual Arts, which has achieved national acclaim as a prototype for magnet schools. Flanking One Arts Plaza is Squirtin' Moreland YMCA, home of the Dallas Black Dance Theater, and the city's longest continuous operating dance company. Well, TACA has now taken residence among the organization supports in one of the world's premier artistic environments. It will add the performing arts that we have in our great facilities. It makes a difference. Thank you very much for each one of you that support TACA. This is a terrific event, and I'm looking forward to so many great years of performing arts here in Dallas. Lynn, thank you very much for having me.
It is a pleasure to welcome TACA to One Arts Plaza. Adding TACA to the list of tenants represents the convergence of residential corporate, recreational, and cultural environments that is One Arts Plaza. TACA plays a key role in supporting our diverse arts community. We recognize the relevance of bringing TACA to One Arts Plaza and are proud to be a part of TACA's relocation. One Arts Plaza anchors the east end of the Arts District and helps complete the vision of bringing 24-hour living where residents, workers, arts patrons, performers, restaurant goers, and students define the neighborhood. We are happy to welcome TACA to the neighborhood.
We're working every single day to continually make downtown a better place to live, work, and play. Dallas's downtown has repositioned itself in recent years as not just the largest employment center for North Texas, but also as a premier destination to live, dine, shop, and be entertained. As the Arts District flourishes as the cultural soul of the city, TACA is a welcome addition. We applaud TACA for its role in providing financial support and services to help raise public awareness and participation in the performing arts. Each year, TACA funding supports North Texas organizations that enrich our community with dance, music, theater, opera, and educational outreach programs. Included in this year's production schedules are 10 world premieres, and 650,000 children, seniors, and low-income families will be impacted by TACA-funded programs. Two examples of how TACA support impacts the excellence of the area's performing arts include the Orchestra of New Spain and Big Thought. TACA funding will help support the orchestra's modern presentation of two 18th century masterworks, the first performances of these works since their premieres 250 years ago. That's even older than me. TACA also helps organizations provide cultural and arts education to our area's young people. Big Thought outreach efforts will have an impact on some 400,000 children across Dallas this year alone. Dedicated and passionate volunteers are the backbone of TACA. It operates with a dynamic and energetic board of 40+ members, as well as a 200-member board of governors. Thank you to all who support TACA in so many ways. Finally, bravo to TACA for its $1 million contribution to Dallas area performing arts for the second year in a row. Not only are you working for the Dallas Arts District, you are now working in the Dallas Arts District. Yay!
We would not be here without the vision and commitment of the following who have made TACA's move to the Arts District possible. And we wish to extend our most sincere thanks to the following: the Billingsley Company and the Billingsley family for subsidizing our lease, David Dross and Dross Rainey Architecture for the architectural and interior design of our space, Brad Todd and the Richards Group and its subsidiary RBMM, for our new logo and our new tagline, Performing for the Arts. Additionally, several other companies provided their expertise, time, and talent. Balfour Beatty and Facility Construction Services, The Container Store, the Crow Collection of Asian Art, Curtis Specialized Moving and Storage, Dallas Black Dance Theater, Infisure, Lockwood Bissell and Liddell, Workplace Solutions, and WRR 101.1 FM. And if you want to know what they did for us, I'll be happy to tell you afterwards.